Let's see this. Consider an array A of 100 with each element, and each element occupies 4 words. A 32 word cache is used and divided into 8 word blocks. So they are saying that the total size of the cache is 32 words, and then block size is 8 words. Therefore the number of blocks is going to be 32 by 8, which means 4 blocks are there. So if you look at how our cache is going to have 4 blocks, 1 2 3 4, right? So you can say block 0, block 1, block 2 and block 3, right? And now they are saying that each word, consider an array and each element occupies 4 words. So now we know that each block size is 8 words and each element occupies 4 words. Therefore, in one block I can put 2 elements of array A, right? So which means if I am going to put A0 here, then I can put A1 here, like that. Now they are saying what is the hit ratio for this statement for I equal to 0, I less than 100, I plus plus, A of I equal to A of I plus 10, which means we are going to read A of I and then add some value 10 to it, and again we are going to write back, right? So if you look at this statement itself, an element is accessed 2 times. Why? In order to read the value and again write the value. These two are going to be references, isn't it? Therefore, in one statement, how many references we have? 2 references we have. One is for reading and another is for writing. Now let's see what happens. Initially assume that this is the cache, and don't worry whether it is direct map cache or LRU, since the array size is very big and we can at any time we can hold only 8 elements of the array, and anyway you have to replace. So one more thing, if you observe it, an element which is being used once will not be used again. So for I equal to 0 to 100, therefore it doesn't matter, either you go with direct mapping or any other mapping, it doesn't matter much. Okay, so now initially A0 has to be required. A0 equal to A0 plus 10 is the statement. So if you try to get A0, along with that A0, the one adjacent to it is going to come into the picture, right? So even if you try to get A0, along with that A1 is going to come in, right? And next time when you ask for A1, so now see this, now first time when you ask for A0 is not there, so here it is going to be a miss, right? But next time when you try to write A0, it is present there. Therefore the second reference, or if you want to see the references, the reference is going to be A0 is asked first for reading, and again A0 is again referred for writing, right? And next one will be asked is A1 for reading and again A1 for writing. So this is the way the references are. Now if you see this, when there is a first miss, whenever you wanted to read from A0, when there is a first miss, when you try to get A0, along with that A1 is also going to be there. Therefore for the first miss, this one will be hit, and for the next element also it is present there. Therefore this one is hit and this one is hit. Got it? So there will be totally 200 references, and if those 200 references, if you look at them as if they are like this, out of every 4 references, 1 is going to be missed and 3 is going to be hit, isn't it? You can continuously write like this, which means for next time what happens is for A2 A3, now A2 A2 A3 A3, A2 will be referred 2 times and A3 will be referred 2 times. And whenever you refer A2 once, for the first time it is going to be miss, and once it is a miss, you are going to fill these two with A2 A3. Therefore these two are going to be hit and hit, right? And similarly the same thing happens for A4 A5, the same thing happens for A6 A7, right? Therefore you can take all of them as if they are pairs of 2 numbers, and for every pair you are going to get 1 miss and then 3 hits. So if you compute it all, then how many such pairs you are going to get? 50, isn't it? And out of every 50, isn't it? So A0 A1 is 1 pair, A2 A3 is 1 pair. Like this we are going to get 50 pairs, and for every pair we are going to get 1 miss. So this is the total misses, isn't it? Then what about the total hits? Total hits is going to be 4. So out of 50 you are going to have 3, right? What about the total differences? The total differences is going to be 50 pairs, and for every pair you are going to have 4 references, right? Therefore, what is the hit rate and miss rate? So the hit ratio is nothing but the total hits divided by total differences, which means 3 by 4, 50 and 50 will get cancelled into 100. Or even from this we can directly say it, right? So 3 is the hits and 1 is the miss. Therefore 3 out of 4 references is a miss. Sorry, hits. 3 out of 4 is a hit. Therefore 3 by 4 and 100. So it is going to be 75%. Okay, fine.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%. But all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.